This is going to be a different video. This is not about a VR model. This is more about how the system works. And as you can see, as I walk around, you can see what the tracking system's doing with the imagery. I'm not moving the car at all. I'm just walking around in the environment. That's the tracking moving the image. From the audience view, it looks like the image is moving. When you're standing up there, from your perspective, it's just all natural. You're sticking your head in the car. It makes sense. It looks very weird sitting out in the audience. But when you're up there, it's standing within the model. You feel that it's all around you. So here I'm moving the model using the fly stick. So the fly stick is a joystick, or radio-controlled joystick, and it's tracked so the system knows which way it's pointing. And there's a joystick on it so you can move around forward, backward, and sideways. And here we're flying up and over the car. So you can adjust your height. Some models you're basically glued to the ground or magnetized at a ground level. Some it's total freeform and you can fly through objects. There's no collision detection. You can blast right through walls. Other ones there's collision detection and you can't walk through an object. You can't walk through something perhaps in an aisleway. You have to walk out around it. In this model, here you can see the glasses moving and what it does to the perspective without them being on my head. So now we're going to do a point of view shot here. So we're basically putting the tracked glasses on the camera. So now this is the view you would get if you came up on stage, less the 3D obviously. So it looks like there's actually a car in front of you. You don't see the abnormal stretching of the imagery as you do out in the audience. So you can see the background. It's hard to tell, but the background's shifting and the car's staying stable. And you can actually see it glitch there for a second when I stepped out of the tracked area. And then we got back into the tracked area, and now it all just makes sense. So now I've actually moved the car with the fly stick. So it's basically squared up in front of us. You can see moving the seat. And reaching down to the handbrake, pulling the handbrake up. Opening the glove box. So there's basically two ways in most of the models you can interact. You can point at something and click, or you can actually reach out and grab it, which is what we're doing here. And here we're turning on the reflection, and then you reach out and you grab the mirror and you can move the mirror up and down, and you can see the reflection. The simulated reflection moves. Same over here. So this is the glasses. This is what the track glasses look like. Those 6 points sticking off have retroreflective markers on them. And these infrared cameras up on the corners here. There's 4 of them, one in each corner of the system. And they track where the glasses are in space and shift the imagery so the perspective of the wearer is always maintained. That's basically what makes the system work. That's what makes it immersive. You can see as the glasses move, the imagery moves. And you can see it's hard to describe, but it's a phase change. So the left and right imagery, the overlap and invert as I was twisting the glasses.